Here are the top trans people who are loud, proud, and making change for Trans Day of Visibility. Today is Transgender Day of Visibility, and we are honored to celebrate the trans members of our community. In a presidential proclamation for today, President Biden said, quote, "To everyone celebrating Transgender Day of Visibility, I want you to know that your president sees you. The First Lady, the Vice President, the Second Gentleman, and my entire administration see you for who you are, made in an image of God and deserving of dignity, respect, and support," end quote. We at the Happening Out television network echo that sentiment, and we would like to recognize some of the top trans people changing the world here in our local community.
We start with one of our hosts here at the network. Misty Eyes works tirelessly at SunServe, assisting all women, be they trans or cisgender. She teaches sensitivity training for many companies and has long been an advocate and advocate. Find out more and donate at sunserve.org.
Next, we understand that transgender women of color are the most marginalized and most likely to face violence. In our community, because of that, we want to honor Jasmine McKenzie, founder of the McKenzie Project. She works tirelessly bringing visibility to the community through events like the Breathing While Black and Trans Protest Walk and the World AIDS Day Ball. Find out more and donate at themackenzieproject.org.
Another member of the Happening Out family is Nathan Bruemmer. He is one of the only openly trans men to serve on the state level in Florida as the LGBTQ Consumer Advocate for Department of Agriculture. He's also on the board of Equality Florida and is the President Emeritus of St. Pete Pride.
Finally, we would like to honor our dear friend and fellow host, Raji Niran Singh. Her case of black market surgery gone wrong and her following appearances on television shows like Botched helped bring international attention to the struggles of body dysmorphia. Instead of letting her struggles bring her down, Raji has remained a beacon of joy and light in our community.
There are many more people we would love to honor today, but help us by sharing who you would like to celebrate with the hashtag Trans Day of Visibility and tag Queer News Tonight.
You're quite visible. And
I
you're 15,
know.
and you have been for years.
No, he hasn't been 15 for years.
No, that I haven't, but I have it out. Ironically, 2 years ago, so tomorrow, that'll be 2 years that I came out. April Fools, haha. Not much of a joke, quite serious, but I love being able to celebrate this with all of my fellow trans siblings. It's just honestly, it's a really nice day to just feel connection with other people. It's like, even if it's unspoken, it's not something that you go around like, oh, happy St. Patrick's Day, but it's something that you both see and you both understand. And I want to thank all of my queer friends at school, and just honestly, my cousin Michael, they've all just, and people at SunServe as well, they've all just been such an amazing part of my life that I don't think I would have gotten to this point in my transition, now 8 months on T, without them.
Right.
You know, it's amazing to me, and it's wonderful that we have such a strong trans community right here in the gayest place on planet Earth. And those are just some of the people that we listed. But what's even more powerful is that we have trans kids coming up who are gonna take that power and that passion and harness it and bring it forward. And so I look forward to you doing great things as well.
I'll try not to let you guys down.
We'll be here if you do.
Exactly, and we'll point it out. I'm extremely proud that Queer News Tonight didn't just read the national list of people that have transitioned that fit the new role, or fit that they look like they're a man or they look like a woman, because the national article does just show people that are transitioned easily and recognizes them, but doesn't recognize those trans that have not and don't have the financial ability or the access to be able to do the full transition. And there's so many that still are hidden behind, that don't get recognized, and this day doesn't make it easier for them. So I love the fact that we represent a cross-section of all types of people in all their different levels of transition. And so I'm really proud of Queer News Tonight for picking the people that they did that represent a cross-section of our community.
Absolutely.
Sure.
That's all.
That's all.
Okay.
I agree with all of you. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Nothing more to say, nothing more to add.
It's fine.
I'm just happy, you know, you're 15. I remember myself at 15, little queer kid in Guatemala, fat, hairy queer kid in Guatemala. Life wasn't easy, and it would have been wonderful. I'm just so happy for you, and I'm so happy for the generations to come. I know in most of the world, being queer is still horrible, but right now in this place, I'm really just happy for you. What?
Did you have a beard at 15?
I did. I did.
Oh,
I
I'm
did.
jealous.
He was,
And
he
I'd
was,
be-
he was dating
yeah.
her.
Yeah, I was dating. No, I had quite a few beards. Yeah. Hi, Patty.
Wilton Manors is also observing this right now tonight. This is on at 8 o'clock, and right now it's still going on. At Hamburger Mary's, there is an exposition of queer art and trans art and spoken word poetry. Lots of great things going on. There's an article that was previewing it in this week's SFGN, and I'm going to look at how Trans Inclusive Group has made such strides in its short, very, very short history. I think it's only 5 or 6 years old, in making the transgender community feel very welcome and much more apart. Because a lot of times the LGB and the Q don't support the T. And I think a night like this has been very important. Lil Nas X's baby registry when he launched his album Montero.
Oh my God, that was
brilliant.
That was amazing.
Yeah. And that's raised over $500,000 for charities, including Trans Inclusive Group here in South Florida. So we're gonna have a whole look at that next week. But today is a very special day. I'm glad Hamburger Mary's is doing their thing.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it because no one should be subjected to spoken word. Wow. No, I'm kidding. I'm a bitter stand-up comic. I'm a bitter stand-up comic.
I can tell. I wouldn't want to go against you.
Pressing screens.
Thank you, Cal.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ